Plan Bs are extremely dangerous. The whole idea of if my plan doesn't work out, I still have my other thing is for people who want to retreat after things get hard. I think that Plan Bs just make you more comfortable, which is making you less likely to push harder and therefore making it easy to lose. But succeeding is about making winning easy and losing hard. But for whatever reason, many people do quite the opposite. For example, they try to build a clothing brand and strive for a coding degree at the same time. They think if my business doesn't work out, I will still have a degree and therefore I can get a high-paying job. Just doesn't work. Having only a degree is not enough to get a job. It is important, it is a requirement, but it's not enough. Today's market is screwed. I'm not anti-school, but you, as well as many other people, come out with degrees. Some people study less for it, some people study more, but all of them get out with the same degree, which is making it worthless. Because for me, having a degree means that you know a lot about the subject and you can do it. And giving that the same certificate to a person who barely passes the exams is making it lose its value. That's why companies don't require only degrees. Companies also want you to have some sort of experience in that. They also want you to have worked on a bunch of coding projects. They want coding to be your plan A. Not something you do on the side, not something you do just in case, but something you genuinely like to do. Don't get me wrong though, working a job that pays the bills and doing something on the side is absolutely fine. But pushing two big things at the same time just won't work, because both need a lot of effort to grow. And when you put a lot of effort in one thing, then you'll be too tired to put the same amount of effort in the second thing. But here comes the question. Why would you put so many hours into something and be fine if it doesn't work? If something doesn't work the way I want it, I would be pissed. You can't just sit there and let it slide. Why would you spend money, sacrifice your sleep, don't go out, and many other things when you let it go anyway? Why don't you just spend the same time doing something else? Oh well, because I want to be successful, I have a nice house and be financially free, and then you say that, but you're not showing it. Because if you genuinely wanted it, there wouldn't be a single thought about being okay if it doesn't work out. You don't have to be okay, you have to be ruthless and do everything to make it work. That's what a lot of people get wrong. Failing is fine, but thinking that failing is okay, it's not fine. It's the mentality that makes the difference. Trying everything to avoid failing, and even then if you fail, you get back to it and try again. That's what putting effort in is about. Being fine if your plans doesn't work out and not doing anything about it won't get you anywhere. But still, you can't push two big things at the same time. You physically don't have the capacity. Let's get back to the coding example. If you want to be an amazing developer, you have to spend time studying, analyzing, failing, looking at what failed and finding out why it failed, and many other things. After all of that, you have to build your clothing brand, which means you have to design the clothes, call a guy to make them, try them, look for customers, manage your website, dealing with payments, and so on and so on. You just don't have enough hours in a day for both of them. And even if you try to run them at the same time, one of them will fail because you don't have enough time just to live, sleep, eat, cook, and so on, or one of them won't grow as fast as you wished, and at some point you'll get tired of it and then you'll give up. In both situations, you will give up. That's why plan Bs don't work a lot of time. Playing it safe, it's not always the best option. Being prepared is great. Studying the thing, analyzing it, trying it for a little bit just to see how it's going to behave, it's absolutely fine and normal. But don't go all in two big things at the same time. Decide which one you want to grow and which one you can keep just to pay the bills, and then go on. Succeeding is about making winning easy and losing hard. So don't shoot yourself in the foot at the very beginning. You're smart and you have a lot of time and effort to make it happen. So get to work.